Hi, Cynthia.
Hello, Phaki.
And there's a little birdie on your shoulder, or not on your shoulder, but there's a little birdie.
Yes, it's a little birdie.
I hear her. Him or her?
It's Spanky. It's a he.
He.
He's about 27 years old.
Oh my gosh.
Hello, Spanky. I won't get him singing because then he'll start singing and he won't be
So today we're starting a new series. Me and Cynthia, we got talking like girls sometimes do, and talking about our feelings and talking about self-esteem. So we decided to give ourselves and also share with you guys a challenge, a 21-day challenge for self-esteem of tapping. I think self-esteem is, I think everybody, or not everybody, I personally have suffered with self-esteem issues, and I think a lot of people have. And, it can be because of, definitely there's usually a belief tied to it, or experiences or trauma, childhood experiences, but it's such a fundamental thing, and it's a building block. So that if you have issues around self-esteem, there's other stuff that builds on top of it that prevents you from manifesting, feeling good enough to get things that you want or do things that you want, or even if you have achieved things, maybe having imposter syndrome of not feeling like you deserve the things you have. Anything
quiet.
to add?
You've built up evidence
Yes.
to prove that you are right about feeling bad about yourself. If you want to feel bad about yourself, we have built up a whole caseload of evidence.
Not me.
To our life to prove subconsciously, but yes, we have.
Yeah, so that's exactly actually 100% what we can do is we'll hold it, so what we talk about, and maybe we should go in depth into limiting beliefs because it's so really important with self-esteem, but in general, maybe we'll do that another time. But you can hold a limiting belief about yourself, about your deservability, about what makes you so much different from everybody else secretly. People don't know what you're really like and what you're really about. So,
and when people talk about so loosely and so, casually about baggage, if you want to think about it as far as baggage, is that the majority of the baggage that we carry in our lives is not our baggage. It's, just spending time with other people and we're taking on their baggage. And of course, it starts with our parents, but then it's everybody else, besides our parents that are in our lives. So we've had that too. So a lot of our beliefs are just, we can call it baggage, we can call it beliefs, but it's stuff that we've acquired from everybody.
Absolutely. And you can kind of have a 5-minute experience with someone, unfortunately, and get some baggage
and carry it with you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And the person doesn't even know you and will carry it.
Yes. And you may not remember anything but what they said, or, you may not remember what they look like and not be able to pick them out of a crowd, but remember what they said to you that, or just, childhood experiences, your family. There may be family stories that everybody, there's something called ancestral healing and family constellation healing, which is really powerful stuff. But you can have family stories and family baggage and child birth order. So you're the good twin, you're the evil twin, you're the middle child, you're the rebel of the family. And sometimes we carry these stories with us without any basis of being in fact what we really are. So it comes down to feeling deserving. And so me and Cynthia both realized that we were carrying around some of these big, heavy, wonderful pieces of baggage with us.
Yeah.
And
Mine was way outdated.
yeah, and I think mine is still like I'm grappling with. So it's like we just both said, okay, this is the fundamental thing is self-esteem and feeling good enough. So we're going to tap on it. And we decided to tap on it for 21 days. Um, and that's because, studies have shown that 21 days of doing anything is really how you start changing,
And you form a habit.
forming a habit and changing a belief. So since this is a big belief, big of feeling good enough and feeling deserving, we're going to do it. And hopefully you'll come along with us on this journey. And we tapped a little bit last night, and I think I said it was like a 40. So on a scale of 1 to 10. But I'll say that today it's probably still the 10. I still would say 10. So 0 being no issues of self-esteem, 10 being a lot of, feeling down on myself about my deserving of happiness or being good enough or anything. So how about you, Cynthia?
It's around, between an 8 and a 10.
Okay, so, and these are really powerful, big things. So that's why we also said 21 days. It's not something I don't think that you can tap on for one day, because these are lifelong, for me, lifelong issues. I think for Cynthia, lifelong issues. Is that right?
Well, and that's why I was talking about the evidence, because you got to chip away at the evidence
Exactly.
to get to the root and say, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I am good enough. Okay. So even though I don't feel worthy,
I don't feel worthy,
I don't feel good enough,
I don't feel good enough,
I feel like I'm so much different from everybody else.
I feel I'm so much different from everyone else.
Nobody knows the real story.
Nobody knows the real story.
They might think they know.
They might think they know.
They might like me.
They might like me.
They might think they like me.
They may think they like me.
They might think they love me.
They may think they love me.
But they don't really know the whole truth.
But they don't really know the whole truth.
They don't know what I'm really like.
They don't know what I'm really like.
They don't see the real me.
They don't see the real me.
They don't know how unworthy I am.
They don't know how unworthy I am.
I have a whole list of reasons.
I have a whole list of reasons.
It's a secret little list.
It's a secret little list.
Or it might not even be a secret.
Or it might not even be a secret.
Every time someone says something good about me,
Every time that someone says something good about me,
I have a whole list of reasons
I have a whole list of reasons
that really they're wrong.
that really they're wrong.
They don't know the real me.
They don't know the real me.
They don't know what I'm really like.
They don't know what I'm really like.
I feel like that sometimes.
I feel like that sometimes.
I'm not worthy.
I'm not worthy.
I might be able to trick people sometimes.
I might be able to fix people sometimes.
Trick people.
Trick people sometimes.
Or sometimes I just do things to work really hard.
Or sometimes I just do things to work really hard
To make up for what I'm lacking.
to make up for what I'm lacking.
Because innately, I'm not good enough.
I'm not good enough.
I'm not as good as everybody else.
I'm not as good as everybody else.
That's how it feels.
That's how it feels.
I don't feel good enough.
I don't feel good enough.
I don't feel worthy.
I don't feel worthy.
Even though I have all of these feelings,
Even though I have all of these feelings,
I'm opening myself up
I'm opening myself up
to the possibility,
to the possibility,
feeling good about myself,
feeling good about myself,
of loving myself,
of loving myself,
of opening my heart
of opening my heart
and embracing myself,
and embracing myself,
embracing all of the wonderful things
embracing all of the wonderful things
that make me a special human being.
that make me a special human being.
Maybe the sum of the people in my life
Maybe the sum of the people in my life
that love me
that love me
are right.
are right.
Maybe I am a wonderful person.
Maybe I am a wonderful person.
And even if there are people
And even if there are people
that don't understand me,
that don't understand me,
that doesn't mean that I'm not great.
that does not mean that I am not great.
I am a wonderful person.
I am a wonderful person.
I am deserving of love.
I am deserving of love.
Irregardless of any mistakes I've made,
Irregardless of any mistakes I've made,
any hard times,
any hard times,
any judgments
any judgments
from myself or others,
for myself or others,
I am still so worthy
I am still and always will be worthy
of being loved,
of being loved,
of feeling good.
of feeling good.
I'm so worthy of feeling good.
I am so worthy of feeling good.
And I celebrate myself.
And I celebrate myself.
Maybe the next time someone says something good to me,
Maybe the next time somebody says something good to me,
instead of wasting my energy
instead of wasting my energy
with the reason why they're wrong,
with the reason why they are wrong,
I'm just going to say thank you.
I'm just going to say thank you.
I'm just going to listen.
I'm just going to listen.
I'm going to take it in.
I'm going to take it all in.
I'm going to say, wow,
I'm going to say, wow,
I really am doing something good right now.
I'm really doing something good right now.
That's a gift.
That is a gift.
I'm really grateful for this.
I'm really grateful for this.
Maybe it's just a smile
Maybe it's just a smile
or a listening ear
or a listening ear
or just my presence.
or just my presence.
That's a gift.
That's a gift.
Maybe it's my voice.
Maybe it's my voice.
Maybe it's my humor.
Maybe it's my humor.
Whatever it is,
Whatever it is,
it's me.
it's me.
I am a uniquely,
I am a uniquely,
beautifully,
beautifully,
wonderfully,
wonderfully,
one of a kind
one of a kind
creation
creation
right here, right now.
right here, right now.
That's such a gift.
It is such a gift,
And I'm celebrating that gift.
and I'm celebrating that gift.
And I'm taking ownership of that gift.
And I'm taking ownership of that gift.
I'm spreading the love.
I'm spreading the love.
I'm committed to spreading that love.
I am committed to spreading that love.
I'm taking in that love.
I'm taking in that love.
For myself.
For myself.
I deserve that love.
I deserve that love.
I can look in the mirror.
I can look in the mirror.
Say I love you.
And say I love you.
And feel loved.
And feel loved.
I am my number one.
I am my number one.
I give myself permission.
I give myself permission.
To feel loved.
To feel loved.
To feel worthy of love.
To feel worthy of love.
I'm taking care of myself first.
I'm taking care of myself first.
So that I can be a loving presence to others.
So I can be a loving presence to others.
What are we going to be, Cynthia? Lighthouses. I'm going to be a
Yes.
lighthouse.
We are the lighthouses.
We are the lighthouses.
And yes, we are.
I'm committed to being a lighthouse.
I'm committed to being the lighthouse.
How are you feeling?
I feel good. I feel good. I felt some stuff come up, and I felt some shifts going on.
Yeah, I mean, if I was gonna go back to my original issues of self-esteem, I was at a 10. Now I'm probably at a 8. But I'll just say with this is why we're doing 21 days. This is the kind of thing where there's going to be layer upon layer upon layer. Or that's my expectation. Maybe at day 12, I'll be like, oh, I feel great. But
because our subconscious is over the years, since we were babies, since we were in the womb, it thinks that it is protecting us. And so, you know, all of these times where we had these moments, that's what, created the belief. And so we'll have to chip away at those moments, because like I said before, it is us, and it's our subconscious proving that we were right about, oh, I'm not good enough, or look, see here, I have proof I'm ugly, or look here, I have proof everybody laughs at me, because look at these incidents where people actually laughed at me.
And yeah, absolutely. And also just remembering, and that's why and we'll probably have to do forgiveness as a component. But when people do, unfortunately, is a reality is that sometimes we do experience things where people, really think they're protecting, or whether they think they're protecting us by teaching us a belief that they've been taught,
or not to process it,
or yes, or not process it, or they're possibly saying, well, you should think like this because that's what's going to help you in life. Or, sometimes, unfortunately, like when we're kids, we experience bullying at school, or we experience scapegoating because we're a little different, or, and so that's unfortunate that we may have experienced these things, but that's one of the 4 agreements. Don't take it personal. That's usually not personal. It's usually either someone acting out of their own fear and own beliefs that, it's their responsibility to heal and their work to do. So
that's why we have our work cut out for us.
That's what
everybody,
exactly.
everybody has their work cut out for them.
So thank you for joining us on day one of the 21-day self-esteem journey that we're taking. Please like and subscribe to both of our channels. We also have a group on Facebook called Empowering Wellness at Home. And we have a lot of goodies coming up for you too. So
Lots of projects and collaborations.
Absolutely. We have
information,
so much
interviews.
coming down the pike.
Yeah.
So it's only the beginning. Thank you so much.
And until next time, you guys, just keep tapping.
Keep tapping. Bye.